Here's Victoria and Anthony with an AMI This Week shortcut.
Anthony, what would you say was your favorite part of university?
Oh, definitely graduating. But you know what? One of the best things about post-secondary education is being exposed to so many different people and perspectives.
That's true. It's definitely a great opportunity to learn about different beliefs, lifestyles, and abilities that you otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to learn about.
Wait a sec, aren't you talking about AMI This Week?
Okay, you got me there. But I'm also talking about a cool research cluster at the University of British Columbia called Wingspan.
The Wingspan Collaborative encourages people with disabilities to express their unique selves and to demand a place in the cultural conversation. Vancouver's Grant Hardy went to check it out and meet a couple of the artists.
I write about my experiences. I often put a poppy spin on maybe a dark story. My name's Sarah Jickling. I'm a singer-songwriter. My musical project is called Sarah Jickling and Her Good Bad Luck. I want people to hear the happiness in my life as well as the darkness, because that's actually what bipolar disorder is. It's extreme light and extreme dark, and my most recent album is called When I Get Better, and it chronicles my journey through recovery for bipolar disorder.
They say love can do anything, but it will never fix me. I still need a doctor and a lot of therapy. No, you are not my lithium, you are not my Prozac, but when you come over...
When I finally started performing my music, I found that I was able to say so much more on stage than I could ever say off of stage, and it became this outlet for me. I found that living life on stage was very freeing.
It's my responsibility.
Sarah's openness to talking about her bipolar disorder made her an ideal partner for the Wingspan Collaborative, a disability art, culture, and public pedagogy research cluster at UBC.
I'm Professor Leslie Roman. I teach in the Faculty of Education, Department of Educational Studies. Wingspan is a powerful force. It is artists who are often the conscience of a society and its civic imagination, and artists who can tell the stories of what it's like to live in the world with a disability. Wingspan is necessary to give people the capacity to spread their wings and fly, and I don't mean that in a mundane or a cliche way. I mean it in a way which speaks about the supports capable of lifting people up and capable of enabling everyday barriers to be removed.
To encourage this wider cultural discussion, Wingspan holds events where artists with disabilities are given the opportunity to have their voices heard.
I first started playing music as a boy, probably 6 years old, and I first played the ukulele. And I got my first little guitar when I was probably 8 or 9. My name is Jeff Standfield, and I play in the Jeff Standfield Band, playing guitars and lead singer. It's called transverse myelitis, so it was a virus that I contracted as an infant. It resulted in incomplete paraplegic at the T4-5 level. The goals of Wingspan are important to me because getting the music out for others to hear is, I think, really key for any artist, and I think artists in particular who may have one form of disability or another kind of have more to contend with, and sometimes it can be harder to be heard or to have an opportunity to show their art, whether that's music or visual, and I think that organizations that support getting that art out there of artists that have disabilities is a really good thing.
Black hole, black hole, black hole, your gravity.
A beautiful song to me is taking something so complicated like bipolar disorder and distilling it into a 3-minute simple song. So I don't necessarily want to see myself as an activist all the time. I would like to see myself as an artist, and as I grow through life and through my work, I'll probably sing about other things as well, but the most important thing to me is that I sing about the truth.
What an amazing opportunity for artists like Sarah and Jeff to have a platform for expressing themselves.
It's so great to hear their stories and, frankly, the great music that comes with it.
Of course, Wingspan isn't just about artists performing, it's about changing beliefs and attitudes about people with disabilities, and promoting the idea that while disabilities may pose challenges in our lives, they enrich our collective human experience and understanding.
Sounds like you're talking about ATW.
I believe that was my line, Victoria, but it's okay, we can share it.
For more information, you can search Wingspan at ubc.ca.